So, welcome everyone to the YouTube channel of the tutors. Today we are going to learn the chapter of algebra, that is maths 1, second chapter, that is real numbers. Today we will learn about terminating and non-terminating. In basic English, terminating means that is to stop. So if you have a decimal number, these two terms are mainly when decimal numbers are used. Suppose you have a number 3.14. You have a number here 3.14235, 3535, and it goes on. This one is a non-terminating number. This one is a terminating number. Why? Then series of numbers stop at a certain location, but here the series of numbers or the answers do not stop. Then there is recurring and non-recurring. Recurring and non-recurring. Now, recurring and non-recurring basically are when there are non-terminating numbers. What does it mean by recurring? Reoccurring. What does it mean by occur? To see something is observed. Like you have here 3.14141414 dot 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 dot. Here the number 14 gets repeated every time. Non-recurring is 3.1423968714138 and the list goes on. But the numbers are not repeated serial wise. No doubt it is non-terminating, but it's non-recurring because यहाँ पे जो numbers है, the numbers here are not in serial and are not reoccurring. There is a certain gap between the numbers. Here also one, here also one. यहाँ पे भी 3 है, यहाँ पे भी 3 है. But there are not numbers which are recurring like this. The numbers here 1, 4 occurs many a times. Then numbers here between gaps. These are non-recurring types. These are recurring types. These are non-recurring types. Let's take a few sums of practice set 2.1. You will understand better. First question. Classify the decimal form of the given rational numbers into terminating and non-terminating recurring type. You have to first classify the numbers in terminating and non-terminating recurring type. That is, first you have to identify, form the rational numbers in decimal form. Then you have to see if it's terminating or non-terminating. Then you have to see if it's recurring and non-recurring. First question we have here is 13/5. 13/5. First you divide the numbers. What does 13/5 imply? 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 0.30, 5 6 are 30. You get answer 2.6. Those who don't get the calculation here, look here. Here you have 5, here you have 13. 5 twos are 10. 13 minus 10 is 3. Here there is nothing, so you give a point. Here comes 0. 5 6 are 30. Answer is 0. That is, the remainder is 0. Quotient is 2.6. Now there is no series of numbers. The numbers don't keep going on. So this one, therefore, the answer is or the given ratio is of terminating type, which implies the given ratio's decimal form stops at some point. Now it can be the first point, it can be the 14th point, but if it stops, it is a terminating decimal number or terminating rational number. Let's take the next sum. Suppose the fourth one. Here you have with the fourth one 17 upon 125. Let's keep a track of what sums we have solved. Practice set 2.1. First questions, first and fourth. 17 by 125. Here you have 17 by 125. You might not understand like this. Let's go to the rough column. 17 by 125. Now definitely we have to definitely 17 doesn't come in the table of 125. So first you add some 0. 125 zeros are 0. You have 17. You give a point. Here goes 1. Then you give the nearest number in the multiple of 125 is just 125. 125 ones are 125. 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 2 is 4. Again you add a 0. Then you have another terms. 125 3s are 375. 125 4s is how much? 4. You take 125 3s are 375. 10 minus 5 is 5. You have 4, 3. 14 minus 7 is 7. Again a 0. Now you have 125 here, 750 here. 125 5s is how much? 750. Again you have a basic answer. You can guess it. It is the given ratio is a terminating type. Let's solve the sixth question. Sorry, that's the fifth one. Fifth question is 11 by 6, 11 upon 6. Here, the question is 6 divided by 11. The nearest number to 11 is of multiple of 6, that is 6 ones are 6. 11 minus 6 is how much? 5. 5 doesn't come in the table of 6, you give a point, here you add 0, then you have 6 8s are 48. Again 2, you give a 0, 6 3s are 18. Again 20 minus 18 is 2, you give a 0, 6 3s are 18, again you give a 0, 2, 0, 6 3s are 18. Like this, the chain goes on and on. I give 6 3s are 18, 20 minus 18 is again 2, then 6 3s are 18, again 2. You have the answer as 11 by 6 is how much? 6 1s are 6, 1.833333 dot dot dot. Here 1.83 is not terminating, and the number 3 occurs again and again. In this implies here 3 is a recurring term, which implies this whole is a recurring term. When this whole is a recurring term and also it's non terminating, the answer is correct, which you already guessed. The given ratio is of non terminating recurring type. Those who have not understood, let me make you clear again. You divide 11 from 6. You divide 11 from 6, you get the numbers 1.8. Then you have 3 repeating itself again and again. So this becomes your recurring part. And it is also not stopping. So this also becomes your non-terminating part. So definitely this is the given ratio. That means this ratio is a non-terminating one, but also a recurring one. Non-terminating recurring type. Take a good look at this, and if you don't get it, ask us on WhatsApp or in the comment section. Let's move on to the next sum. Second question has the following. Write the following rational numbers in decimal form. We will solve the first question, fifth question and second question. First, second and fifth. Here, the first question is 127 by 200. 127 by 200. 127 by 200, you have to give the number in a decimal form. You have 200, you have 127. 200 and 127, first simple, 200 zeros are 0. You have 127, you give a point, you add a 0. Then you have 200, 6 is 1200. 206 is 1200. You get the answer as how much? 70. You again add a 0. Next, you have 200, 3 is 600. You have 100. Next, you have again 0. Sorry. You again add 0. Then you have 200. 5 is how much? 1000. And there you have answer 0, which implies 127 by 200 is how much? 200 ones are 200 0.635, which implies the answer for this ratio is 0.635. In this you don't have to determine whether it is terminating or non-terminating or recurring or non-recurring. You just have to find out the decimal form and you have the answer. Let's take the next question. Take a good look at this. Next is 25 by 99, which is our second sum. Again, you have 99, you have 25. Again, 25 doesn't come in the table of 99. 99 zeros are 0. You have 250. The closest number to 250 is 99. 2s are 198. That goes your 10, your 4, your 1, your 1. 10 minus 8 is 2, 14 minus 9 is 5, you have again 0. Then you again have some number, 99 1s are 99, 99 2s are 198, 99 3s are 297, 99 4s are is 396, 99 5s are becomes 4, 99 5s are, okay, 99 45, 45, 495. Then you have your 99 5s are 495. 10 minus 5 is 5. Here goes 1. Here goes 4. Here 1. Then minus 9, 2. You have answered 25 again. Now let me get this clear. तुमने यहाँ पे 2 से मल्टीप्लाई किया तो यहाँ 198 आया, यहाँ 5 से किया तो 495. Now you have the same number 25 again, which will again become 0. Then you will start again at 2, multiplied by 2. 99 2s will become 198. Then you will again have 10 minus 8 is 2, 4, 1. 14 minus 9 is 5. You will again have 0. Then you will again multiply 99 5s are 495. What does this imply? This chain of 25 goes on and on. मैं अभी उसको 25 फिर से लाया हूँ. I have got 25 again. Again I will do the 0 1. Then again I will have 198 here. Then again I will have 52. Then again I will have 495 here. Which implies here the numbers will get recurring 0.25, like 25, 25, 25, and the numbers will go on and on. Which implies you can write this as 0.25. This is the bar you learned in 7th and 8th standard, that if a number is a recurring type, you give a bar on 2 digits or 3 digits and you give a point on 1 digit. Next question If you still don't understand this, just pause and do this calculation at home. If you still don't understand it, ask us on WhatsApp or in the comment section. Take a good look at this. Fifth question, 17 upon 8. 17 by 8. Fifth question. You have here 8. You have here 17. Simply, first you have 8 twos are 16. 17 minus 16, 1. You have point 0. Again you have 8 ones are 8. 10 minus 8 is how much? 2. You have 0. Then you have 8 twos are 16. You have 20 minus 16 is 4. Again 0. 8 fives are 40. Here your decimal ends, which implies 17 by 8 gives us 8 ones are 8, 8 2.125 are 17. The answer will be 2.125. So practice these sums at home. We will have one different concept now. Take a good look at this while I solve the board. Rub the board, sorry. In this particular third question set, we take the first one, third one, and fifth one. What is the first question? 0.6 bar. This is the first question. You have to, this is a recurring decimal, you have to form this into a rational number. Very easy. First, let x is equal to 0.6. You suppose a variable that x will be what? 0.6 bar. Then, how much number is recurring? How much digit number is recurring? Only one digit. Which means you have here as, ये 0.6 बार क्या है आपका? 0.6666 ऐसे ही है ना? ये 6 ही रिपीट हो रहा है, सिर्फ एक ही नंबर रिपीट हो रहा है. Therefore, multiply both sides by 10. When you multiply both sides by 10, 10 into x becomes 10x. This becomes 6.6 bar. Now I will make you understand how this becomes 6.6 bar. 0.6 bar is nothing but this term. अगर मैं इस टर्म को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दूंगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? ये जो पॉइंट है वो एक यहाँ शिफ्ट हो जाएगा. मतलब बेसिकली क्या होगा, इसको जब 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो ये 6.66666 ऐसे चलता जाएगा. No matter if you multiply this by 10, 1 6 will get shifted to the left side of the decimal, but the remaining series of sixes will still go on, which implies your number will still, the dot will still stay here. Then you have this as 1, this as 2. Subtract 1 from 2. 1 from 2, which implies 10x minus x. Then you have 6.6 bar minus 0.6 bar. Now let me make you clear. 10x minus x is what? Nothing but 9x. But here you have the series as 6.6666 minus 0.66666. Decimal के बाद, after the decimal, the series is going on. But before the decimal, you have only one number. Now, if you subtract this, you also subtract 6 minus 0 is how much? 6. But here all the 6's get cancelled. While subtraction, you get indirectly what? 6.0, which is indirectly what? 6. Now here 9 is getting in multiplication. When it goes to the RHS, it goes in division. 6 upon 9. Indirectly your answer becomes therefore x is equals to 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, x is equal to 2 upon 3. Let's take the next sum. Take a good look at this one. So the next sum is your third sum, 3.17 bar. You take let x is equal to 3.17 bar. Then now there are two digits repeating, so you will multiply both sides by 100. When you multiply both sides by 100, what happens? 100 into x is what? Nothing but 100x is equal to. Now 3.17 bar is nothing but 3.171717, like this it goes on. When you multiply it by 100, ये दो पॉइंट यहाँ आगे शिफ्ट हो जाएगा. 1 and 7 will get on the left hand side of decimal, which is indirectly 317.171717, which is indirectly 317.17 bar. Same goes here, 317.17 bar. This is your second, this is your first. Then you do it as in the previous sum, subtract 1 from 2. You will have 100x minus x is equals to 317.17 bar minus 3.17 bar. 3.17 bar. 100x minus x is nothing but 99x. You will get here 314. 99 is dividing here. Here it will go in multiplicating. Here it will go in division. 314 upon 99. Now same in the previous sum you saw that in the during the subtraction you have the sixth series जो 6 6 6 6 6 था दोनों टर्म्स में वो कैंसिल आउट हो जाता है. यहाँ पे भी the whole 17 recurring, here also the whole 17 recurring gets cancelled out and only the left sides of the decimal get subtracted and you get the answer as 314 by 99. Take a good look at this and we will solve the fifth question. Fifth question is 2.514 bar. You take let x is equal to 2.514 bar. Now let me tell you in Hindi. First वाले सम में आपने जब भी एक ही टर्म रिपीट हो रहा था तो 10 से मल्टीप्लाई किया. जब थर्ड वाला सम कर रहे थे तो दो टर्म्स रिपीट हो रहे थे तो आपने 100 से मल्टीप्लाई किया. अब यहाँ पे तीन टर्म्स रिपीट हो रहे हैं तो आप किससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे? 1000 से करोगे. Multiply both sides by 1000. You get 1000x is equals to 2514.514 bar. How? यहाँ पे आपका नंबर है 2.514 bar is equals to nothing but 2.514 डॉट डॉट डॉट. ये नंबर की सीरीज चलती जाएगी या फिर इसको थोड़ा नीचे लिख देता हूँ अगर देखने का. तो यहाँ पे 2.514 बार है तो आपका ये सीरीज चलता जाएगा 514 514 ऐसे 514 बार बार रिपीट होगा. बट जब मैं 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा, व्हेन आई विल मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय 1000 you will get 1 point shifted behind 5, then again behind 1, then again behind 4, which implies your number will go from 2.514 bar to 2.514, like this the series will go on, which implies this will be the answer when you get when you multiply it by 1000. So this is your first, this is your second. Subtract 1 from 2. You get 1000x minus x is equals to 2514.514 bar minus 2.514 bar. अगेन ये 514 बार वाला सीरीज जो है वो कट हो जाएगा सब्ट्रैक्शन में एंड यू विल गेट 2512. 1000x minus x is nothing but 999x. 999 is multiplying. Here it will go in division. X is equals to 2512 by 999. Done. And this ends your lecture for the chapter 2 of standard 9th, real numbers. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. If you love our content, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and stay home, stay safe.